video tutorial on constructing a rotation. So when we're constructing a rotation, first of all, be mindful of the fact that this one is clockwise. Sometimes it might be counterclockwise. But we're going to begin by taking our compass and putting the point of the compass at the center of the rotation and putting the tip of the pencil on one of our vertices, in this case F. Now we're going to then rotate this point F clockwise. In order to pin down where exactly that point's going to end up, we have to connect F with the center of the rotation, but then we need to break out a protractor in order to measure. So line up our protractor with the center point of the rotation. Then we need 140 degrees, so make sure you get the correct 140 degrees. We're going clockwise, it's going to be up there. And then what we're going to do is just simply draw in that line, like so. And that would be 140 degrees. So what we have is a 140 degree angle. Where that intersects our circle would be our new point F, right there. Is our new point F, and we will label it F prime and really bold it in. Next, we'll do the same thing for points D and E. Now we did discuss in class that it might be simpler to first kind of go through and connect up D with the center point. Take our protractor and move it over here to Q. Then we need to line it up appropriately so that the protractor lines up with the line segment we have. We're going to need to find our 140 marking, and we're going to need to make a little point there so we know where that is. 140 degrees is right here. We'll move our protractor to the side. We'll draw in that line. So now we know that this would be a 140 degree clockwise angle, and we need to pinpoint where exactly point D is going to end up. So the point of the compass then at the center of the rotation, pencil tip at D, and we'll spin it around. And really all we need to figure out is where those two things intersect. Once we have it, we know that that is the new point D, or it is point D prime. Now whatever order you want to go in is fine. So point E, let's just go with our compass first. Point of the compass at Q, pencil tip over at E, spin it around. Then we will take our ruler and connect up point E with point Q. Next we have to line up our protractor. The center of the protractor should be at the center of the rotation. In our case, in this problem, it's Q. Need to line it up with the side in green. Make sure I'm lining it up with the correct side. I need to line it up with the side in green. So that looks about decent. Then we'll put the 140 degree marking. Move that protractor out of the way. And we shall draw in our line. So it goes like this over to here. Now look at this. We didn't draw that arc long enough. This is why you might want to draw the arc secondly, but it's up to you. Again, I'm going to put the pencil tip back here on E, and let me actually get rid of that first arc there so we don't have it cluttering our picture and we're not confused. You could erase if you needed to. Point of the compass at Q, pencil tip on point E, spin it around, and where they intersect is going to be the new point E. So that will be E prime. Now as I look at this, D prime is going to get in the way of my triangle, so let me move D prime over here, the label, so that I don't get confused as I draw in the triangle. And now I'm going to take my ruler, connecting up points E prime, D prime, and F prime to get a triangle. And that would be the triangle once we have completed the rotation. Sometimes it's harder for people to visualize the rotation in order to verify if it's correct, but we could still shade in the triangles so we see that was the original, And this is our new triangle after rotation. Please show your construction marks and make sure that you have everything needed. But that is how you construct a rotation.